Right, we've got an exciting food promotion coming up shortly, which is all to do with mussels. And I always think if you're coming out to a restaurant and going to be eating mussels, you want to be going to a place that has a bit of throughput, otherwise you never know how old they are. Now, we serve about 5.5 tons of mussels a year, so we've certainly got the throughput, and hopefully in the 16 years that we've been here, we've learned how to cook them. Now, we find mussels, as I'm sure you all know, is started off or got famous in Belgium, and they're also famous for another thing, Belgium, which is their beers. And they tend not to have wine, but they have a beer for every occasion. And when you have something like a Mussels Marinaire, which we do with our twist, I mean, normally you do Mussels Marinaire, you steam them, you do them with white wine. We do them with a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of turmeric to give a little bit of colour, and white wine. And we serve it in a big pot, and obviously, people love it. And we think that with this particular main course, what goes well is a quack, which is a lager blonde type beer. And if you have this in Belgium and you order a quack at the bar, you'll find that you have to take your shoe off and hand it into the barman, and he will then give you the glass. Obviously you're not going to steal it because you want your shoe back, and then you can have your quack and have a drink, and that goes beautifully with your mussels. Alright, so I strongly recommend the quack with the Mussels Marinaire. Now then, we also have a creek. Now this is a fruity beer. This particular one is Tenemans, and you can see a lovely picture of cherries there, which means that's the flavour it is. So you can get different fruit flavoured beers in Belgium, and this is supposed to, if you're in Belgium, they'd probably say have this with game, but I actually think it goes very, very well with a Mussels Provençal that we do. Now, the Mussels Provençal is mussels. We steam them as normal, and we get the shell. After we steam them, we discard half the shell, and we leave the mussel sitting in the other shell, and we arrange it on a metal platter, and then we put a lovely Provençal sauce on, which is diced tomatoes, a little bit of red wine, a little bit of garlic, and we put that over the mussels and we grill them. Now, so although this might be best, or what the Belgians would say, best to go with game, we think this goes very well with a Provençal sauce, because it's quite a strong tomatoey, garlicky sauce. So we think this really pairs very, very well with it. Okay, another one of our dishes that we're doing with this promotion is Mussels Congo, and no, it hasn't got bananas in. Okay, so what is it? It's steamed mussels with some lemongrass, garlic, a little bit of chilli to give it that little bit of kick, and coconut cream. And it's served, it's done exactly the same as Mussels Marinaires insofar as it's steamed and served in a big pot. And we reckon that the beer to go with that is a Rodenbeck. Now, Rodenbeck is it's a red beer, but almost a bit like a red fruity wine, I think. And I think this is a perfect accompaniment with Mussels Congo.